Just a dad from New York. For really. Yeah. Back in the days, this game was different. In 85, New York that had the vision. Collect the sneakers cause he knew what it was coming to. It started with the ones and now he's here to apply the jewels. Be about it. If you're trying to get with this, you need a way around it. If you lose, there's no need to be so emotional about it. And I don't need to resell cause I know how to weigh out my options. Even though that's not so common.
Stand the hell up. Brooklyn is in the house.
We're all here for the same thing. We all love sneakers. And as you already know, there's a lot of problems in getting the sneakers that you want.
You're a sneaker lover, this is what you want to see, man. Quality like this. Your head, bro! Why you emotional, baby boy? The sneaker game is not a game no more. Now it's a sneaker war.
I like to show people how to cop on their own.
If you don't belong to a group and you don't have a bypass link, I suggest not to even try, but you do what you want to do. Make sure you guys subscribe, bro. Smash that like button.
Back in the days, this game was different. In 85, New York that had the vision. Collect the sneakers cause he knew what it was coming to. It started with the ones and now he's here to apply the jewels. Be about it. If you're trying to get with this, you need a way around it. If you lose, there's no need to be so emotional about it. And I don't need to resell cause I know how to weigh out my options. Even though that's not so common.
Yo, mic check, mic check. What up? ¿Cómo estamos? We doing bilingual tonight. Tonight is bilingual. All right. When I went to Puerto Rico, I met one of the most humblest dudes ever. One of the most humblest dudes I've ever met, especially in the sneaker game. He runs a store out of one of the most high-class malls in Puerto Rico, the Mall of San Juan, where they got Gucci, they got Louis Vuitton, they got all that high-class shit. And he's got the only sneaker resale store in the place. And you know, I walked in there, bro. I felt right at home, friendly dude. And he's here, man. He came through. You know what I always tell you guys, man? Be a man of your word, bro. Be a man of your word. My man Jay. Jay, what up, bro?
Yo, what's up, bro? I appreciate you having me, man.
Como le estaba diciendo a la gente, para los que no hablan inglés, que yo conocí cuando yo te conocía, cuando yo lo conocí a usted, usted es bien humilde, like real humble. Y yo entré a la tienda and you made me feel at home. Tú me hiciste sentir como que yo estaba en mi casa.
Yo intento hacer eso con todo el mundo, brother.
Me atendiste como si yo era importante. Y como yo le estaba diciendo, tú tienes una tienda en el mall, un mall bien prestigioso en Puerto Rico, que las tiendas son de clase, de nombre. You got Louis Vuitton.
Yeah.
Tiene el Off-White store. You got the Off-White store in the mall.
It's the only luxury mall in Puerto Rico.
That shit is crazy.
Yeah.
I was over there. I was walking around. I ran into your store. I said, "Oh my God, I got to go in here."
Yeah.
And
it was a pain in the ass getting it in there, bro.
You work today, and I know I'm not gonna keep you on for a long time. Maybe I'm just gonna stay on for like an hour.
It's all good, bro.
I know you work today. You did a lot of buying today. I bet you did a lot of buying. I keep up with your Instagram.
Yeah.
Pero estamos aquí because the shit that went down with you the other day. And in this community, which is very small, en esta comunidad como que tan pequeña, uno oye siempre las malas cosas que pasan. Y yo no voy con esa. That's the first thing, que yo no voy con esa. To me, tú puedes ponerte lo que tú quieras. Si es feca, whatever, tú lo compraste. You could wear whatever you want.
Yep.
Pero cuando tú vienes y se la vende a otro, porque vendiéndosela como que es real, that's where you go wrong. When you sell it to somebody, knowing that it's fake, and you selling it to somebody, making believe that it's real, that's some fucked up shit.
Yeah,
that's fucked up.
Yeah,
and
that's why I wanted to put him on blast, because this shit happens a lot. It's not I'm not the only store that's happened to. Cualquier reseller te va a decir eso. It's gonna tell you, mano, a mí me han vendido una fake. Por lo menos una vez en su vida te ha pasado, ¿me entiendes?
Oh, a mí me pasó. I was on a live stream y me pasó.
That's crazy.
Somebody called me up. Yo, the Travis Scott site is open. It was somebody that copied the same exact Travis Scott site. I'm talking about, it looked exactly the same.
Yeah.
But when you went in, it had all the pictures of all the stuff. I said, wait a minute, this is weird. And people saw it, and people that were on my channel started ordering. I said, no. When I came back, I said, no. I had ordered 2 pairs already of shoes. I said, no, this shit is fake. By the time we had time to change it, a cambiarlo, but cuando nos dimos de cuenta que yo le dije a todo el mundo, no compre eso, ya era muy tarde.
Yeah.
So llamé al banco, el banco me dijo, mira, te vamos a devolver el dinero, pero si te llega algo, no lo vamos a tener que coger para atrás porque ellos te mandaron algo. Y esas son las reglas cuando uno está haciendo eso con el banco. If they send you anything, it doesn't matter what they send.
What it is,
as long as something, that's it. We have to take our money back.
I mean, my biggest loss ever wasn't even on some fakes. Like, you remember the Jordan 4, the Unions, the Guavas?
Yeah, I have.
Cuando you got one?
I got the noirs. I got the black ones.
Yeah, I got the black ones too. Pero la guava cuando salió, I had ordered off of a Discord chat. I ordered 16 pairs. Somebody was selling me supposedly 16 pairs. I spent like upwards of like 5 bands.
Wow.
And when I got the box, bro, it was 2 shoes, two like fucking Nike, whatever, like 2.
My God, that's crazy.
An empty box, bro. An empty box.
That shit you want to cry. Get it, llorar.
Yeah,
you
of
just
course.
want to cry.
I was doing Uber Eats, bro.
Wow. But you know what happens? I believe in. I'm not a religious guy, but I believe in God. I believe in karma. I believe in all that shit.
For sure.
That shit happens to you, and you're just gonna get it back tenfold, bro. Trust me. Yeah. You're gonna get it back. Mírame a mí. I'm gonna give you myself as an example. Broke as a joke, bro. broke as fucking broke. Yo estaba más pelado que un gato.
All
right. And that was 5 years ago, 6 years ago. I was just living on buying little shoes here and there, and I just decided I thought of a little concept to start working on building up my collection.
Right.
And what happened was I would buy all GRs and shit like that. I would keep them for a little while, and if I noticed that they would go up in price, I would sell them right away. I would take all that money. I wouldn't keep the money. I would put it back into shoes, shoes that I wanted. And I called it turning bricks to grails. And I would just sell off all the shoes and just buy all kinds of shit that I wanted. Or I learned how to trade.
Right.
Yo he cambiado off-white 4s. Off-white 4s. These off-white 4s that I got right here.
Yeah.
All right. The off-white sale ones. These, I didn't pay nothing for these. Yo los cambié.
What'd you change
for? 3 pairs of dunks that I got for retail, bro.
Nah, that's crazy.
What was they called? The Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah, the SBs.
I got all 3 of them. I got all 3 of them for retail. And I went into Trade Block and I got somebody that was he was a reseller, and he told me, yo, just give me those 3 Powerpuff Girls and I'll give you the off-white.
And them bitches crashed. The Powerpuffs went down.
Powerpuffs crashed. I gave them to him. I traded for lot 50 off-white.
Yeah,
I love off-white. I love off-white. I love everything Virgil Abloh.
Yeah.
If it came out after he died, I really don't fuck with it.
Yeah.
But anything pre Virgil Abloh dying, I want it. You know, right. I got a lot of off-white stuff.
So like, what if they come out with the 4s, the breads?
The bread 4s? That's never gonna happen.
You don't think so? The off-white bread 4s?
No, that's not gonna happen. It would have happened already. It would have happened. It would have happened now this holiday season, and we're getting it's just the European Jordan 1 highs, the all white joints, but now they're changing the name. Now they're calling them Alaska.
They're calling them Alaska?
Alaska.
Alaska.
Like the state.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I have no idea why. I haven't even read up on why they call it the Alaska, but that's what they're calling them now.
But those pairs have been around for a while.
Those are the first ones that he ever made. Were the all white Jordan 1 highs. But then he said he scratched it and he put it to the EU, and then he dropped the Chicago's.
I just got those for myself, bro.
These are something else, bro.
Have you used them?
Yeah, hell yeah, I've thrown them on and shit. But I want to wear them. Like go out all day with these. No, I haven't gone out all day with them. I just got a pair for myself.
Yeah,
that's when you know you're doing good. That's what you got to get yourself. Is one of those. I've had these for a while. I got to wear these too. You know, people say, "Oh, you're gonna wear that," and it's gonna go down. Listen, there's always going to be a some kind of value to them, even if you wear them.
Of course, it's like the watches, like watches.
Yeah, there's always going to be a value to resell them, even if you wear them. As long as you keep them in good shape, there's always going to be some type of value to them.
Plus, on ice, they're more prone to getting damaged on ice.
You know, then you change up. You change up your life. Your life when as you get older in the collecting game, you change up. Like, I really don't care about the hype stuff anymore. I used to care about the hype shit. Yo, hype beast. I want all the hype shit. Yeah. No, now you start wanting like rare shit. I'm gonna show you some rare shit. All right. This is like rare shit. Like, you don't see this every day. You don't see this every day. Mira, esta caja son kilos de cocaína. All right. Esta caja va con esta. Estos son los chavos.
That's crazy.
De la cocaína. Then you got one more that came out with that set. Then that's when you start looking into shit like that because you don't care. Like, it doesn't even faze you anymore. And you got these right here that go with this whole set. Now, people always wonder, what the fuck does that? If that's the cocaine and that's the money, what the hell is that?
What is that?
Ese es el traje de Griselda Blanco.
Oh, fuck.
All right. And this
what
is the
fuck?
This is the 1980s cocaine cowboys concepts A6. This is called the Black Widow.
That's crazy. That's fire.
This is A6 before the A6 wave that's going on right now. This is the real deal. This is real suede, bro.
Yo, I fucking need those. Let me look that shit up right here. What the fuck?
Yeah, you gotta shop around. For your size, yeah, you gotta shop this around. You gotta go to different places to get individually.
That's
crazy. They might have some. This one's called the Black Widow. This one's called the 8-ball. The 8-ball or no. This is the coca leaf. Coca leaf, because the shoe is green.
The green is fire. I think I like the green more.
This is called coca leaf. This is like straight up good fucking suede, like really good suede. You know, gum bottom. This shit is badass.
And that's a special box, right?
This is all special box. You gotta make sure you say special box. The only place that you might find it, some of these, is StockX.
Yeah, there's not my size though. I'm looking at it right now.
Do not buy everything from StockX.
No, I know they're not verifying it anymore.
Don't buy anything. Don't buy a lot of stuff from StockX, and don't get your prices from StockX no more. Because why are you gonna trust a company that doesn't guarantee you reality on shoes? Why are you gonna trust them to give you prices on those shoes?
You know what, bro? I haven't even been using apps to go off of my prices either, because at the end of the day, that's also a worldwide market. And like lo que se vende en Estados Unidos no es lo mismo que se vende acá.
But what I'm saying is, at least you get an idea. If you go on GOAT, it might be a couple of dollars more than StockX. Yeah, but that works in your favor.
Yeah, for sure. Pero por lo menos para nosotros, bro, it's been hard to use the apps because, for example, I'm gonna use a huge example: the flu games. That shit sits here.
The flu game sits there.
The flu games don't sell.
Well, you got to realize also the flu games is an OG shoe.
I know.
It's a OG nama.
Yeah.
Over here, that's for OGs also.
I know.
Over
here, allá they go crazy for it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, because there's a lot of OGs here, and we know what that shoe is. We live that.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of my grails.
That's the coca leaf. This is the 8-ball. This one's called the 8-ball, but what's special about this one is that it comes with extra laces, right? The laces come in un crack vibe. That's the cool shit about this one. And the insole is blood. like somebody got shot.
Damn, bro. What the fuck?
These shits is dope. These shits, I love these. You know, but
that's crazy. And that's not even like people will hate on those on that shoe.
Yeah. People, I mean, it caused a lot of controversy, but
yeah. No, but like I'm saying, like the shoe itself isn't a hyped up Asics. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's not a hyped up. It's an original. It's like
right.
from back in the days, bro.
Yeah,
but
it's a gel light.
You know, you gotta know what you're getting, bro. You gotta know what you're looking for.
That's crazy.
So you look for shit like that. Pero I'm glad that you got the guy that did that, and I'm sure that bro, how could this dude be so stupid? Let's talk about that real quick.
Wow,
how could you be so stupid? Let me. I don't understand how people are so dumb. How do you go into a shoe reseller, a person that this is what they do for a living? They work with shoes all day long, and you try to pass off fakes, bro.
No, and then you let yourself be
But you have to record.
No, I have to record, but you know. Nosotros bregamos con mucha gente de la calle, y mucha gente de la calle nos vende. A lot of people from the street sell to us. So a lot of people
block them out.
We block them out. But he was like, he in the full video, I didn't post the full video, could be too long. In the full video, he literally, what the hell's happening here? Hold on. My computer was bugging. In the full video, he says, yes, grábame. He says, record me, and he flexes his outfit. And he shows his face. He takes off his la gafa. Se quita la gafa.
Can't be too much of it from the street.
Yeah. Entonces,
tan de la calle. Sí,
no, es que no es de la calle. I'll give you the full story in a second. Él no es de la calle. Pero the crazy thing is, and the only reason why we ended up buying them is because that employee that I put in that day, Goose, he's my best employee. I don't want like any hate on my employee, ¿me entiendes?
It's not Goose, by the way. It's Gus, I think, right?
It's Gus. It's Gustavo. All
right, no, it's not Goose, people.
It's Gus. It's Gus. It's Goose, pero Gus. Recently, I started making him buy sneakers because I had a daughter recently, and I haven't been able to be in the store as often. Thank you, brother. I haven't been able to be in the store as often. Y pues, I've been trying to teach him, right? But he sends me pictures of all the sneakers that come into the store. He sends me pictures. And I saw the pictures, but I only looked at them for a second because I was carrying my daughter. Y yo la miré así. Like, you know, like if you see your phone like this, yo la miré así. And I said, yeah, fuck it, buy them. Because the price was right. And I said, fuck it, buy them. Yeah, but they ended up being fake. The good thing is he recorded them. And you know, cuando llegué el próximo día, we always check all the sneakers right before we put them in the floor, you know, just to make sure.
What kind of criminal? Oh, thief. Well, that's a thief. Es un pillo.
Es un pillo. Y no es la primera vez que lo hace.
Es un pillo.
No es la primera vez que lo hace. When I posted the, you know, the post I did and shit, un montón de negocios me escribieron que he had stolen Dine and Dash, barbers. He wouldn't pay his barbers. Yeah. Shit with like women, un montón de mujeres escribiéndome que el tipo un weirdo. Yeah, un weirdo. And that shit went crazy. Obviously, he went. I don't think he expected. I gave him the option of giving me the money.
I know you did. You told him till 5 o'clock.
I gave him 5 o'clock, and only like 8,000 people had seen my story.
My story. What they would have done to that boy over here?
What happened?
You know what they would have done to him over here?
Papi, deja que yo te cuente. So I don't think he expected how viral it would go. That shit has 600,000 views on my page. Yeah. Lo que mucha gente, a lo mejor, maybe from the chat, you guys don't know, but there's another page here that like posts news. They grabbed the story and they posted it, and they got millions of views. So everybody on the island knows this guy's face.
Wow. That's crazy.
Everybody on the island knows this guy's face.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Entonces, he made three big mistakes. So where my stores is located, we're right in front of un caserío, and un caserío is like saying the projects.
They know.
Right?
They know what.
Okay.
I took them. I took them to the days in Puerto Rico.
Un caserío es the projects.
Yeah.
Right, tenemos un caserío detrás, which, you know, most of them are my clients, and then tenemos al lado, tenemos el mapa, lo cual son mis clientes de que yo tengo la tienda en Río Piedra. Yo tenía antes otra tienda antes de esta.
Okay.
So, yo siempre brego con ellos. Yo regalo tenis, yo regalo ropa, ¿me entiendes? Yo me aseguro de cuidar a mi gente, ¿me entiendes?
This is why I say you're a humble dude, bro. You give away stuff. That's just
always,
that
bro. Always.
do,
I've
bro.
always tried to give away whenever I have, you know. I feel like
That's
I have.
why I always, since I started this channel, I don't even got 10,000 subscribers yet. You know how much I've given away on this channel, bro?
That's real. That's real as fuck.
I just give away shit. We have
That's
nights,
real.
bro. We just start giving away shit.
That's
but
real.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. Entonces, él se tildó de calle. He wanted to make himself look like he was from the streets, and all he did was embarrass people that are actually from the streets.
He embarrassed people from the streets, bro. That's
so once you start embarrassing people that are from the streets, ¿me entiende? Él, porque lo primero es, a guy from the streets no va a poner su novia a llamar. You're not gonna put your girl to talk for you, bro. One. Second, he called the cops.
Yo,
if
you from the streets, bro, that's the last shit you should be doing. Anything that got to do with the cops, bro, you shouldn't even be talking to the cops, bro.
He called the cops.
Él
me amenazó with the gun and all that shit. And then I get a call from the mall saying that the cops are here, that they que tienen que montar una querella. And I laughed and I said, this dude tiene una película montada en la cabeza, y lo que no sabe es que I'm recording everything. I'm recording his conversation. I'm recording everything that he's doing. Y I'm gonna blast him at 5 p.m. Papi, en menos de una hora, from the story I put on my Instagram, a mí me consiguieron la dirección de los papás, la dirección de él, la tablilla de su carro. I knew everything about this dude.
Then I'm looking at him, I'm saying, is that Ñejo? This nigga look just like Ñejo, bro. What the fuck? With Ñejo with a pollina, bro, with a fucking bang.
It looked fake and everything. It looked like it was a hairpiece.
I was like, yo, my man is all fucked up. Who the fuck wears vape still in fucking Puerto Rico? It's
and
like
it was fake.
Degrees.
It was fake, bro.
Of course it was fake. Shit, if he got fake sneakers, he definitely have fake vape on. Unbelievable. These dudes are crazy, bro.
Papi, y lo cabrón es que so yeah, we basically had his direction, y lo mío. I'm not gonna go into details, but
your people that you know.
Yeah, lo mío estaban locos que yo diera that I would, you know, give him the green light to go give him a little scare.
I mean,
pero I don't like. Voy a decir esto. Yo no soy calle. I'm not from the streets. Yo ni ronco que soy calle, ¿me entiendes?
So you're a businessman, bro.
Yeah,
you got
para
business.
Nada. Right. So once I heard like what they wanted to do, I was like, we're not gonna go that route. We're gonna go the legal way. Because he wants to call the cops. Fine, we'll deal it like that. Because I wasn't even gonna call the cops because yo sabía que este tipo lo que es, mira, Pedro que ladra no muerde.
No muerde. You guys heard that? Don't I always tell you guys that a dog that barks never bites?
Pedro que ladra no
mi abuelo me decía eso.
Yeah, my dad tells me that all the time. Y nada, básicamente, the craziest thing is, bro, after the whole shit goes down, his family calls me. His family calls my number. Pero esto es lo más cabrón. I thought they were gonna call me, you know, y mandarme para el carajo y toda la jodienda. They were telling me how bad of a son they have.
That's fucked up, man. Your parents call and they don't fucking defend you, and they go with the other person. Damn, bro, you're a fucked up individual, bro.
Yeah. They were telling me how bad of a son, how bad of a brother, because I talked to his brother as well. that they couldn't believe it. They wanted to give me the money back. I didn't accept the money because it's not from him. I'm not taking money from no one that's not him. And they asked me to keep the video up.
My man Jonathan said, un sinvergüenza.
Un sinvergüenza. Facts. Facts, right there.
Tremendo charlatan, bro.
Charlatan.
But that came out with that shit to you, bro. That's fucked up.
No, bro.
Then I heard him talking to you like, I got your money.
Yeah.
I got your money. What the fuck, bro? What kind of fucking person does this?
He's so lucky, bro. He's lucky. He's lucky, bro. Because él tiene la suerte de que yo soy una buena persona.
Yeah. You are a humble dude, bro.
Pero que yo no soy calle, ¿me entiendes? Porque la mitad de la industria es calle.
Yeah. That's what it is.
He's playing Russian roulette.
The people that go to your store are either athletes or street people.
Y mucho más calle de lo que vienen
That's what's into sneakers in Puerto Rico. The sneaker culture in Puerto Rico, the people that rock with the sneaker community in Puerto Rico are either two things, are either athletes that play some kind of sport in Puerto Rico, or they're from the streets. The same shit over here. You either from the street, or you're an athlete, or you just you could be a regular square too. Yeah. But in Puerto Rico, it's not like that. You know what I mean?
No. En la calle. Y no solamente la gente que compra, pero la gente que vende también. You know? Yeah. I know people that have stores that, ¿me entiende? Empezaron por la calle.
Yeah.
And that's all they know, bro. If you grow up like that, that's all you know. That's the way you handle shit.
Yeah. Let's go Knicks. Knicks win. Let's get it, man. Fucking Knicks.
The 2-0?
This is the first time Knicks win again tonight.
That's crazy. Yeah. 2-0.
Dishonored the whole family lineage. That boy dishonored all his roots, bro. His fucking ancestors are rolling in their grave right now because he did that dumb shit. But
it was crazy.
Listen, like what I told you the other day when I spoke to you. Listen, karma's a motherfucker. Don't worry about him. Gus, he don't gotta worry either. That happens to everybody.
Yeah.
Now he's gonna be more alert. Él va a estar más alerta ahora.
Sí.
You just gotta come the right way. I learned the last thing that I learned on how to authenticate was off-whites.
Right.
And off-whites is they're hard to authenticate, but if you know what you're looking for, I'll tell you how to do off-whites when I talk to you.
The fours, bro, the 4 off-whites, that's probably the most replicated sneaker here.
There's only but you could those they do them so quick that they do them really bad.
Yeah.
The only thing that you really got to look out for, especially on Air Forces, I'm going to tell you one thing that you really got to look out for. 2 things. All right? You see the orange tag?
Yeah.
When they're fake, okay? There's a little, hay como un plastiquito ahí detrás, clear plastic piece under there. If it's longer than the orange one, they're fake. If it's the same, if it's very difficult for you to get it, then they're real. All right? When you notice the air, the font is always clear.
Yeah.
And it never touches the lines. It never touches the bottom, and it never touches the top. And the line on the top of the letters is all even. None of them are nothing is higher or lower or anything. Everything is even. The air is all even at the bottom. It's one straight line and one straight line at the top. It never touches the seam. Where they sew, that line right there, it never touches. All right, that's one way to tell. Another thing is the leather on an off-white Air Force. There's no leather like that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
This is the best of the best.
I have them at the store. They're crazy.
Butter soft. All the stitching is even. Eso no es que lo ponen por una máquina. No, It's all even. It's all done perfectly. They don't even use ghost stitching no more. They did away with that because now what they use to make the lines is a light.
Ghost stitching is like with the marker.
Yes, and when you put the blue light on it, you could see it. They don't do that no more. They don't do that no more. They did away with that. Now what they have is a light that goes down on the material, and it has the lines already there, so you can follow the lines, and it goes with it.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
They got real, updated. They got real technology wise. They got updated. So yeah, they make shit really good now. But you could there's still things that you look for that you can't, that UA can't do.
I've never seen a perfect fake. Never ever in my life.
Never. They always have something wrong with them. Now I'm gonna show you the creme de la creme that you're not gonna see it. That you're not gonna see a lot of people with these. But if you ever run across these, what somebody's selling them to you, most likely they're going to be fake because nobody really nowadays has $10,000 to spend on a fucking shoe.
No. I had the red one. I sold it, but I had the red one.
All right. Now, inside the tag, the tongue tag on the side right here, if you look at it on an angle, okay, there's a little black microchip inside.
Really?
It's tiny. You have to like bend it and like squeeze it a little bit and look all the way inside, and you'll see a little black dot. And that's not a black dot. That's a microchip that's inside.
That's crazy.
Yep. And the reason they did that was if they had it in the store, in a Louis Vuitton store anywhere in the world, you can't walk out of the store with that shit. The fucking alarm will go off.
That's crazy, bro.
Yep.
That's your size? That's your size?
Yeah, it's my size. My size. This is
fucking crazy, bro.
This was a dream, bro. When I got these, this was a dream. They come with everything. They come with a white box. They come with the box inside the box. Okay. The outside box is white. Okay. The inside box is brown. And you could, the ones that are stamped really hard, that's how you tell a fake also.
Yeah.
The stamping, the embossment, the stamp that they put, the Louis Vuitton, is not that deep. The fake ones that I've seen of these, the stamping, the embossment of the
leather
of the LV is really deep. All right. The leather looks real cheap. And no, bro, this is a $10,000 shoe. Why would they use cheap fucking leather on a $10,000 shoe?
Is that your favorite off-white?
This is like a dream come true. Let's put it this way, bro. I cried when I cried for 3 shoes. I cried for my 85s and for my Louis.
That's crazy.
Because those were goals, bro, that I set for myself that I never thought that I would ever accomplish. And that's it. My 85.
You buying La Bubu, bro?
The what?
The La Bubu?
Yeah, I bought them shits from Plaza America. They gave me the fucking UAs, bro.
No.
They gave me UAs, bro. They gave me UAs over at Plaza America.
I think you told me. Yeah.
Chad knows I bought the fucking UAs joints, but these are real.
But where in Plaza?
There's a lady.
The fuck?
I think I took the escalator. It's on the 2nd floor. Después que yo salí de la chocolatería. En chocolate nada más.
Yeah.
I went around. I went to Pandora, which is on the 1st floor.
Yeah.
Cuando subí de Pandora para arriba, el segundo piso, there's a lady in the hallway. I don't think she knew they were fake.
I know what you mean.
I really don't think she knew they were fake. But when I didn't check them at all. I just grabbed them, I bought them, and I came home and I opened them. So while I was opening them, I noticed that my boy Sneaker Hunter, he had opened up some also, and I noticed he ripped the zip off the top. The ones that I got didn't have the zip; they just had
zip.
Open them up like a regular box.
Yeah.
So that seemed fishy to me. So I opened them up, and then I started looking at them, and just they have 10 teeth. The other one, the ones that I had 11 teeth. One wasn't even painted. I said, "Oh hell no!
I got one.
These shit are definitely fake."
Coca-Cola.
Yeah. Oh, the Coca-Cola one. I got this one. Those are the special ones. I got this one. I got an angel one.
Oh, that's fire.
Purple wings of fortune. It says.
That's
So
fire.
that's the newest shit out now that the fucking kids are going crazy for.
Yeah, bro. I can't even believe it, honestly, bro. What this game has turned into something else.
Fucking they UA everything. They fucking make everything fake nowadays. This I got the other day. I used to do graffiti back in the days.
Oh, that's cool.
This dropped in, I think it was 2015 or 16.
Yeah.
Supreme dropped Montana spray cans with Supreme on them.
I got a guy over here that collects a lot of shit of Supreme. Has a crazy collection.
He said, "I told you they was fake when you bought them." Yeah, I didn't believe you because I didn't even check them out, Solo. He did tell me they were fake, though. He did. Solo did tell me they were fake. I didn't even. Bro, I was leaving, bro. I didn't even bother to look at them shits.
Yo, you know what? I want to know how you got the Dornbeckers.
These?
Yeah.
The fours? They were a gift, actually.
Really?
My man Gobar. He should be in the chat somewhere.
The
Dornbeckers. They had him in a store. They had him in a store in San Antonio. And he got them for me as a gift. And he gave them to me on a live stream. And then he came over from San Antonio to New York to deliver them to me.
Bro, that's like one of the best gifts ever. That's a
fun, bro.
A Dornbecker 4.
He blessed me with that one. That one, he made me cry with this shit too. I'm very emotional. You'll see. And I wear it.
That's just crazy, bro.
This is one of those gifts that you don't.
What year is that sneaker? Because I kind of remember myself, bro. I've been into sneakers since I'm like
2000. Let me see if I could see.
Let me look.
2011.
2011. Yeah. You know how I got into sneakers?
2011.
I got into sneakers because you know the store Soulfly in Miami. Yeah. When that store opened, I had a friend of mine. His uncle was the manager of the store.
Okay.
And I didn't know anything about sneakers, but in the opening of the store, Michael Jordan was there.
Okay.
And I was able to go like back door through like, I remember going, I was like 8 years old, probably 9 years old. Yeah. Back door, I go through the back door, and all I remember was seeing all the boxes of Jordan 4s, all the Jordan 4s, right? And then I walk into the store, and fucking Michael Jordan sitting on the left of me, like 10 feet away from me, bro. Jesus, Black Jesus,
Black Jesus, Black Jesus.
And that moment, there was a line for like 2 blocks, and that moment, I turned into a sneakerhead.
That black cat. You see, we all have something that turns us into a sneakerhead, and most of us, it has to do with a Jordan. That a bitch.
Yep.
1985, December 24th, 1985. I was 11 years old.
Wow.
My dad gave me this shoe right here. Now that's a cool story, right?
That's crazy.
And bro, I cried when I got this shoe. I cried.
1985.
This year. What was it? The Bread 85s came out. My dad never has asked me to get him a shoe ever in all these years. He says, "Oh, I like this shoe. You think you can get it for me?" I went all the raffles. I went for size. I hit on undefeated. Oh, we made a day. I went on live. We did a live stream out of it. We went all the way to undefeated to go pick it up. Y cuando llego allá, I see thousands of people outside of undefeated. I said, "Bro, but every store only has 400 pairs of these." ¿Para qué fue eso? I got to the back of the line. The motherfucker, I got there at 9:15 in the morning. 9:15, I think, or 10:15 in the morning, some shit like that. Or was it 11:15? I forgot what time it was. I think it was 9:15. So I get there at 9:15. There's supposedly the store opens at 9 o'clock in the morning or some shit like that. I can have the times wrong. And I get to the back of the line, and there's a dude with fucking undefeated uniform on. Told me, nope, the line's closed.
What?
I said, but I hate on the shoe. What do you mean the line's closed? They didn't even open the fucking doors yet. What are you talking about? There's hundreds of people out here.
Yeah.
Says, no, we changed it. You have to be here by 9 o'clock, or that's it. You're late. I said, why? I said, I got these for my dad, bro. This was like a moment for me and my dad.
Right.
And he told me, nope, can't do nothing for you. I said, all right, no problem. But I had already known. My father's face, el papá mío se puso triste. You could see it on his face. Y me dice, don't worry about it, son. It's okay. I know you meant well. But the surprise was that I already got him for him somewhere else. And that was on a Saturday, and he had to wait till Monday. So I told him in the car, I said, Dad, I got you the shoe anyway. You just got to wait till Monday to get it. He was like, he got happier. He goes, I said, yeah, you did. And then we went out for lunch.
How many pairs was of that sneakers was released?
This was, they said there was only, I think, 23,000 pairs. I think there was a little bit more, but they were all backdoored, bro.
Bro, I only saw one in PR.
Ahorita se fueron por detrás.
Yeah.
All the stores, undefeated, all of those stores that dropped them, there was 23 stores that they were releasing them in. And I think out of all of them, we only counted like 3 stores that would be legitimately dropping the shit. Everybody else out the back door.
That's bullshit.
There was a place in Chicago, I think it's called Static or Status or some shit like that. Una tienda in Chicago que is where, you know, the famous store in Chicago for sneakers. My friend AJ in Chicago, he usually comes into the chat also. Knicks own the Celtics 2-0. Let's get it, Anthony. Thank you for the info.
Yo, I hate I'm not a Knicks fan, but I fucking hate the Celtics.
I'm not a Knicks fan either, but because they did my boy dirty. I went to school with Stephon Marbury. Cuando they did him dirty, que lo mandaron para la China.
Yeah.
I seen him at SneakerCon in New York this past summer.
Yeah.
And we started talking, and he was like, "Yo, what's up? What's up with them Knicks?" And I looked at him. I said, "You're not serious, right?" He was like, "Why?" He goes, "You don't fuck with the." I said, "Bro, I don't fuck with the Knicks ever since they threw you out." He goes, "Come on, bro." He was like, "Come on, Nick, you can't do that." I say, "Yeah, bro." I stopped. He goes, No. You can fuck with the Knicks again, bro. Trust me. That was the best thing they ever did for me in my life.
Really?
Eso le cambió la vida. Él fue para China, bro. He's bigger than a Jordan out in China, bro.
Yeah. I know that he's huge in China.
He's huge. They got a museum, a Stephon Marbury museum, and everything.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So, but I'm glad that the Knicks are winning now because he, you know, my boy, he's actually he's watching the game every fucking night. He's on Instagram. He runs a live on Instagram watching the game. So this shoe, when it came on the following Monday that I gave it to my dad, it was a real, like, a special moment, bro, because he hugged me and he thanked me, and I heard him cry, like he shed a happy tear. Y eso, you know, eso me emocionó a mí, you know, and it showed just the total 360 that the sneaker game could do.
Yeah,
you know, my dad gave it to me when I was 11, and I never forgot it, and it meant something big in my life. That now that I returned the favor as his son, you know, it went around in a full circle, and it was a pretty moment for me, bro.
That's awesome. That's fucking awesome. Yo, are those green lobsters up there?
Green Lobsters special box.
De pinga.
Green Lobster special box.
God damn.
Brand new. Still haven't worn these shits yet.
What?
I don't think I am.
I got the purples, bro. I'm trying to get those. Damn.
And I'm trying to get the purples. Ain't that a bitch? Box. I mean, they say special box. The only thing that is really cool about a special box shoe, it comes with extra bands and
right.
I think a couple of extra laces. The box is it's okay. It's just a fucking plastic box. Looks like a bin for fish and seafood, and a regular USB box inside. That's all it is. Casi 2,000 pesos por esa tenis just because of this fucking case.
2,000.
Like almost. They were like 1,800 for that shoe. What else we got over here that we could show you?
How about the off-whites? The off-white you sent me a picture of. I want to see that shit right. The T3. What would you call it? The T2?
Oh, the T32 Summit.
The T32. 232.
All right. This shoe, let me explain to you. So Virgil Abloh had every year he used to do what was called the T32 Nike Summit, and it was all people that owned sneaker stores and were involved in the shoe game. So every year he would come up with something different. You know how he was had to be different, everything. So he came up with this year. It was going to be in LA, in California, February 15th through the 18th. And all they would do is they would talk about the industry, about clothing, the sneakers and shit like that.
And that's a black Air Force One.
This is just a regular triple black Air Force One, fucking hard as a rock. But the only thing is that the invitation was printed on. The zip tie is in Virgil's handwriting. And this shoe was made for this invitation was for Peter Jensen, the owner of S&S Sneakers and Stuff. So when they came to your crib to hand deliver it, or to your business to hand deliver the shoe, it came in this box, right? So before you open it, you're looking at the top of the box. It says T32 Nike Summit, 15th through the 18th of February, Los Angeles, California, USA, circa 2018. And it's stamped on there, right? Because you can see the stamp around here.
Yeah.
So then you open up your box, boom, regular Air Force fucking paper and all that bullshit, regular box or whatever. It has the guy's name on it, Peter. It says Nike and Jordan would be honored to have you join us for our second global T32 Nike Summit to be held in Los Angeles, California, February 15th through the 18th, 2018. Details and registration to follow. Just do it. So there's not that many.
Did you buy it off of Peter or did you buy it off of someone else?
I bought it off somebody else.
Okay.
Somebody actually
Peter got rid of them, bro. That's crazy.
I had to verify the whole fucking thing. I mean, it wasn't cheap, but it wasn't what the last one sold for. It wasn't that expensive.
What did they sell for?
They sold one at Sotheby's. I think it was your size too. I think it was a size 11. It sold at Sotheby's for $15,000.
That's insane. 15,000.
Just for a shit. And that's not something that you're gonna wear. That's just that's a conversation piece.
That's a show, but that's insane.
Something to talk about. Yo, man, I got this. You know what I mean? But now it's just like, it's just to talk about it for however long. If somebody comes along and says, "Yo, I want to buy that shit," yeah, well,
Are those fours the only Travises you got?
Hit me with a number. What fours? Hell no. I got in another room I have the frags, the highs, the lows. I got these were a gift from the same guy that gave me the Dornbeckers.
The medium, the olives.
The medium olives. I got these. You know, you already know about these. You got these in your store.
I got them on right now.
I got these. I have a few pairs of these.
But I beat these. You know, these are actually my.
These are the olives. These are medium olives.
Yeah, exactly. I got almost all the Travis's, and for some reason, bro, this is the one I wear the most. I don't know why.
What's the brown velvet brown?
Yeah, the velvets. These.
I got these. I'm probably gonna be wearing these on a daily because I got another pair coming in tomorrow, brand new.
You know what I hate about that one? The fucking whatever the material they made here.
Well, the sock liner,
yeah,
it's like a felt.
Yeah, bro, but it gets all fucking, it gets ugly, bro.
It gets dingleberries. Dingleberries.
Yeah, bro.
Dingleberries. ¿Qué más yo tengo por aquí? I got the Ray Allen 13.
The Ray Allen 13s.
Check out this joint right here. Ooh.
Nah, that's the what year is that?
This is the free throw line 3.
Nah, what the fuck?
Free throw line 3.
Nah, what the fuck? I thought they were fucking white cements, bro.
No, bro, this the free throw threes, bro. This when Jordan jumped from the free throw line, bro.
That's crazy.
This the shit. What else we got over here? This shoe right here. Yeah, you might say, yeah, fucking Gamma Blue 11, bro.
People kill for those here.
This is original, bro. Yeah. This is the real deal, bro. This still got the blue plastic.
Blue fucking
so this I was looking for years. There's a story behind this. This in 2013, when this shoe came out, I had a plug. The plug tells me, yo, I got you. Don't worry about it. I'm calling him up. Yo, I got the money in hand. You don't worry, I got you, bro. I got you. Cuando viene el tiempo, comes out, I see you at 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock comes around. I'm calling that nigga, calling him. Oh, yo. He answers the phone. I said, bro, where we gonna meet? I need those shoes, bro. He said, bro, I sold the shoes to somebody else for $50 more, bro. I said, no.
Fuck?
and I finally got another pair last year.
So that's 2000. That's 2000 what?
2013.
That's the last time that one came out?
That was the last time, and it's coming out this year in for the holidays.
What do you think about that? What do you think about like them coming out with the same shoe?
It's not gonna be the same.
I know it's not gonna be the same, but like as a sneakerhead, like what do you think about it? You think it's good? Do you think they should keep it?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. That's a classic, bro. You see how crazy you just said people go crazy for that shoe in Puerto Rico. Yeah, they're gonna get a chance to have it again.
I just think that sometimes like Nike and Jordan brand, like I feel like, you know, me that I see how the culture is moving, the kids don't want to wear Jordans no more, bro. And like,
I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, what year were you born?
98. I'm a
98,
kid.
baby.
Yeah,
that was the ending of Michael Jordan's career.
Yeah.
How many people do you think now? It's how many years after?
Yeah.
How many years after?
It's been like 30
years, bro.
30 years, yeah.
Almost 30 years after Michael Jordan retires or whatever. How many kids do you think really know who the hell Michael Jordan is? This is why I get on the ass of a lot of these sneaker YouTubers. Okay? They over here talking about fucking Jordans and talking this and talking that. Motherfucker, you wasn't even born, bro. What are you talking about, bro? What do you know about Jordans? You were swimming in your father's nutsacks when Jordan was fucking at the peak of his career, bro. Like, what are you talking about, bro?
Yeah,
come on, man.
I was just blessed to have a dad and a stepfather that are like the biggest Michael Jordan fans, bro. I've watched so many games. I've watched so much shit about Michael Jordan, bro. I feel like I lived it.
Yeah. Tito, que viva Puerto Rico, puñeta. You already know, that's my man Tito. He's down in Florida. My man Tito's kicks. Yo, he's a Chicago. He's a Puerto Rican from Chicago.
Yeah.
It said Chicago. Yeah. It said de los OGs de Chicago. He's a big Chicago Michael Jordan fan right there.
Bro, those are my favorite Jordan 5s.
The trophy room?
Yes, bro. Those are my favorite Jordan 5s, bro.
Trophy rooms. These shits, bro. I don't know. These shits are fading on me. I don't know.
I love them, bro. Like,
yeah,
look wise.
These are nice. These are shoes that I always wanted. You know, I'm afraid to wear them. These are numbered and the box is really nice. And, you know, the way that they did it all up, yeah. I'm just afraid to wear them.
I love how they look, bro. I've always thought that that's like the best looking Jordan 5.
Bro. They're beautiful. They're beautiful 5s, bro. They're beautiful. You know, they got one of them has the number 5 on it. A lot of people don't know that. That's Marcus Jordan's number. All right. And this one got 23 on the side, and they released on 5/23. They released on May 23rd. I forgot what year it was, and they did that purposely because it was Marcus Jordan and his dad's numbers, and that's the day they released these shits. I know that because I watched it, and I said, "Oh shit, look at that! It is May 23rd."
It was 2019.
What do you think about these?
The Balvins. The Balvins, they're a nice sneaker. I just feel like
I got them both. I don't know where the other one is.
The Sunset and the Rios. Yeah. I like the Rios more.
We went crazy for these.
Yeah.
We like to do a lot of manual retail copying around here. I had a whole team set up. We were live streaming the whole cop, the drop and everything. We got in. Everybody and their mama spelled Colombia wrong because that was the password, Colombia. Everybody spelled it the English way. I said, bro, why are you going to spell it the English way? You got to spell it the Spanish way, bro. What are you talking about? Colombia, not Colombia. I was like, oh, my God.
I was in Colombia not too long ago. A year ago. Yeah, and they were there.
Medellin.
Yeah,
I want to go. That's a dream for me to go to
Medellin, bro. The Medellin is it's actually fucking cheap.
Yeah,
bro. You eat yeah, it's nice. It's nice.
Mira, yo me crié en Bayamón.
Bayamón.
Yo estudié en la high school en Bayamón. Yo estudié en middle school en Bayamón. Yo estudié hasta en elementary school en Bayamón.
Wait, so you lived all your life in Puerto Rico? Like most of your
all right, here's the deal. When you're born in New York,
yeah,
or I don't know, other places, I'm speaking for myself in New York.
Right.
When you a Puerto Rican family and you bad over here, they ship your ass to Puerto Rico with your grandparents. So I lived a couple of years there. I went to school. Boom, they shipped me back. I'm going to school over here. I gotta do something wrong. They shipped me back over there. So back and forth until I graduated high school over there. Then they shipped me back over here, and I graduated high school over here. So I got 2 diplomas. So it gets crazy, yo.
I moved to Puerto Rico when I was 8.
Yeah, where were you from?
So my dad's from New York.
Okay.
Pero I was born in Florida.
Okay, Orlando.
No, Miami, but like up
Miami.
A little bit,
okay.
Yeah, a little bit up north. O sea, not like downtown Miami.
Okay.
And in when I was 8, my mom and me moved over to Puerto Rico.
Okay.
Yeah. And
but yo
me considero boricua 100%.
Yeah, yo también, porque yo sé el lingo, yo sé moverme en Puerto Rico, pero lo mío es que yo vivo inocentemente en Puerto Rico. Like, las malas mañas que yo tengo aquí en Nueva York, yo no voy a hacer esa cosa allá.
Right.
You know, that's a place that I love from my heart, bro. Yo amo a Puerto Rico. You know, cuando María, después de María, yo fui para allá. Yo a llorar, porque yo lloré. As I'm on the plane, landing in Puerto Rico, I was crying, bro.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to see my people like that. Yeah, and I'm very, I'm not pro Puerto Rican, I'm pro Latino. If you're Latino, I fuck with you all the way. You You know, I know what racism is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I know exactly what racism is. I've felt it here on YouTube. I've been ridiculed because I'm old, because I'm Puerto Rican, because of all kinds of shit. But I'm not gonna stand there and take it. Yo no me dejo. Pa'l carajo, yo no me dejo. Hell no. Porque soy viejo, oh, you too old, que tú eres viejo, tú no debes estar haciendo esto, de que coleccionando tenis, date vergüenza, this and I'm like, yo, bro, what are you talking about? Si no fueron por nosotros, no hubiera nada de esto.
Facts.
Si no fuera por los viejos, no hubiera nada de esto.
¿Sabes lo que pasa? You know what I think what happens, bro? That people don't know because, you know, hay mucha gente nueva en esto. And I've been, you know, I'm not an old head. Yo soy un chamaquito. But I've been into sneakers for a long time before it was even popular on social media.
But
I used
pop.
yeah, not only because of my pops, but I used to do the lines. You know, I used to do lines 10 years old. My mom
bro, you used to camp out, bro.
Yeah, I used to do lines, bro. Like, people don't know that there's been lines for Jordan sneakers for the last 20 fucking years. This isn't recent.
Yeah.
This isn't recent.
Nowadays, the younger generation son unos frescos, brother. Eso es lo que yo digo. Son unos frescos. You know, to insult or to try to ridicule OG who knows about all of this. I am one of the few, because I know Tito's another one. We are one of the few. I've had every single original Jordan on my feet from 1 through 14, and except for the 9. I can't fuck with 9s. I've had every single original Jordan that ever came out on my feet. Yeah. I know what it looks like. I know what it felt like. These kids today, they don't care because they never lived that through with Michael Jordan. They never lived through that. They're just going by hearsay now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, si no le interesa, if they never seen something, that's why, you know,
it's not even hearsay. It's all hype. It's all hype.
We as OGs now, we have to preserve that, because now it's Travis Scott. You know, first it was Kanye with the Yeezys. I refuse, bro. I refuse to be all Google about a Kanye, about a Yeezy. It just that doesn't work for me. You know, Travis is because it's still on a Jordan.
Yeah, it's on a Jordan.
But he's a singer, bro. Like, he sings. What does one have to do with the other?
Nothing.
That he fucking puts it on his feet. Okay.
It's all influence.
That's all it is, bro. It's all about that money, bro. And they get, you know, all of these kids, they spend their parents' money like it's nothing.
But Yeezys are dead, bro. Yeezys are dead. That's it.
Yeezys are gone, bro. Yeezy, I'm happy.
Nobody gives a shit about them.
My biggest hater YouTuber. All right, he started off with Yeezys, and that's how he got his claim to fame. I'm happy that mother effer. Now he's plucking cards. He's plucking Pokemon cards now, bro.
Oh my god!
Because ain't nobody listening to him.
That's how you know. That's how you know shit's going wrong.
What up, TW? What?
That's how you know shit going wrong, when you're pulling Pokemon cards.
When you're pulling Pokemon cards, come on, bro. That's the end of on YouTube, no less. I don't care about pulling Pokemon cards in your house and you're a big collector like my man Sneaker Hunter. Okay, he's the biggest that I know, and he's the best at that shit.
Yeah.
But Mahiga, you came from Yeezys, from Kanye, swinging on his nuts. Now you swinging on Travis's nuts. Now you are down to pulling fucking cards, bro. Come on, bro.
That's something I'm seeing. That's something I'm seeing here, bro.
Vulture. That's called culture vulture. You jumping from whatever is hot at the moment. That's what you jumping on. You don't even know anything about it.
A lot of the biggest like content creators and resellers from Puerto Rico, they started in pandemic, and now they've died down because, you know, sneakers aren't selling anymore like they used to.
Yeah.
Y ahora they all moved to cards and La Bubu.
Like, what's up, La Bubu and cards? And, you know, I think it's cute, but I mean, this doesn't do it for me, bro. Like,
it's not culture.
It's a doll, bro.
It's
like,
not culture.
It
Es que eso es todo. If it doesn't have culture behind it, it's a
doesn't
fad.
represent hip hop to me. It doesn't represent what I'm about, and that I just can't do it. I mean, I got them because of my kids, but
Yeah,
it doesn't really mean anything to me.
para nada. Listen, in a year, that shit's gone.
New York Dad, did you ever like the Nike Yeezys? I strictly like them. Nope, never liked them. You know why? Because they broke apart. They all broke apart, especially them Red Octobers. If you find a Red October in perfectly good shape, you got to think about that shoe 10 times before you buy it. You got to be like, wait a minute, how the hell them things deteriorated quicker than any other shoe I've ever seen in my life? I want to know to Solo. What the hell? Oh, Solomon. Oh, Solomon said, what's wrong with buying cards? Nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with buying cards. What I'm saying is, if you're going to be doing something, don't jump from sneakers to cards. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with buying cards.
It's because of but he's jumping because of the hype. It's not because he liked the card.
Yeah, he's jumping because of the hype. And you know who I'm talking about, guys. I'm talking about the chicken hustler. I don't say his name.
The
chicken hustler. And he went from Yeezys to Travis's. Now I thought he was the biggest thing since sliced bread on sneakers. And the guy stays in his room. He doesn't come out of his house for nothing. He just does YouTube and he plucks out what the hell you call those? The
Pokemon?
The Pokemon cards. I'm like, what the hell is going on here, bro? I mean, give me some good baseball cards, basketball cards. That's good shit.
Do you collect any of that shit?
What? Cards?
Like memorabilia?
Not really.
Not really?
If it's sneaker related, yes. I think all that other stuff, not really. Okay. If I run into something nice that I like, I'll collect.
I have Roberto Clemente's first contract here in Puerto Rico.
Don't tell me that, bro. Don't tell me. We're big Roberto Clemente fans in my house. My dad, number one. My dad he's a big, that's our number. When we used to play Little League, my dad was signed back in 1980.
Nice.
That was his number, 21.
21.
And we all used 21 after that. Yeah. That's my email number.
Yeah.
21.
21. But I'm a big sports memorabilia guy. I like a lot of that shit.
What they said in New York Dad, between Nike and Adidas, I don't fuck with the Adidas Yeezy models. I don't mess with them shits either. The new Converse weapons are comfortable. Yo, Converse weapons. I remember Converse weapons back in the 70s and 80s, bro.
Converse weapons.
Okay? Converse weapons. The first faces on Converse weapons was Magic Johnson and Larry Bird. Then a couple of other basketball players signed on. Then who else? Puma. The face of Puma was Ralph Sampson. He played for what did he play for? Ralph Sampson played for the Rockets, I think. Ralph Sampson played for the Rockets. Did they play for the Rockets? Tell me if I'm wrong, people.
I'm too young for that.
Look at this guy. He's the Solo Mines has Roberto Clemente's last All-Star game ballot.
Damn.
Bro,
that's
no.
Crazy.
The Solo Mine, he's a big collector of things.
Yeah?
Papa, él tiene una bola autograph de Fidel Castro.
What the fuck, yo? If you want to sell that, hit me up.
No, he don't sell. He don't sell.
Yeah.
He don't sell. No, that's one thing he doesn't sell, and he doesn't grade on Insta. Bro, he has a Horace Wagner baseball card. That's the little square one.
I know which one. I know.
That came in the cigar boxes.
I know.
He's got that.
I'm big into sport. There's three things I like: sneakers, watches, and sports memorabilia. That's it.
Face of Puma first was Walt Frazier. And Samson played for the Rockets. Okay, the Rockets. Yeah, I knew it was somewhere out there. $45K for the ball, free shipping. There you go, $45K for the ball, free shipping.
I fuck with it.
Ese de lo mío. Yo, Solo, when you're in Puerto Rico, go to Mall of San Juan. Go check out Jay's store, bro.
For sure.
You already know. But
45K.
I got more stuff. I got more stuff for you. You know that this room.
I gotta go visit you, bro. I gotta go visit you.
I'll show you all the other rooms too.
I gotta go visit you.
I show everybody this room.
If it wasn't because I had a baby right now, I'd be over there.
Subscribing, fam. Thank you for subscribing. Gracias por la suscripción, brother. What do I got over here? Anything good? Anything good? No, these.
Insured or uninsured, bro? It better be insured for 45,000.
This just came out. No, these just came out. I don't know. You're talking about that. You know, we spoke about these. Let me see. I got shit just like shit put away, just shit laying around. I know you remember this. I know you remember these.
Of course.
We were talking about fragment threes.
Of course.
These have the glitter on them.
Yeah, they got the glitter on the leather.
Listen, people, don't be afraid of the glitter. Don't be afraid of the glitter. Make sure you take a nice damp rag, not wet, bro. Don't wet the shit. A damp rag and just wipe that glitter off, and it'll go back to normal. That's just what I think if they said it was a fungus in the paint, and in time it just does that.
But does it still happen to like the newer pairs?
No, it just happens to the older pairs. It was the paint that they used on the leather.
Yeah.
Man, you know what these are?
No, what are those?
These are called the Nike SB Dunk Low Holy Grails.
Holy Grails.
The same company concepts that made the lobsters, they made these.
Is it like a pearl?
It's like an iridescent, like a pearl.
Yeah, iridescent, yeah.
Now, I'm gonna tell you a little secret about these. This is not material, okay? This is not como esto no es como un material de camiseta o esto es como un mesh de metal.
Yeah.
It's very thin, and if you bend it, it stays that way.
Oh shit! What the?
So when you take them off, if you want, when you're using them, you stuff your hand in there and you bend it all back. Because I've worn it.
They don't look like you've worn it though.
And I bent the creases back. No, I put it on in the house. I walk on the carpet and and I push the creases back out, and it stays out there.
You take fucking great care of your shoes, bro. I need a lesson. I need a lesson from you.
I try, and it's simple. You don't need all of that rejuvenator. You don't need all of that, bro. You just need good soap and water, some good brushes, and don't be afraid. Suede, the only thing that cleans suede is this right here. You can hit it with a damp rag, but when it lays down los pelitos, tú le vas a dar con este eraser. This is Rejuvenator sells it. It's a dry erase kit. Y tú le das al suede y te saca el sucio.
Oh shit.
And if it doesn't come out like that, you put a damp rag, boom, y después le das otra vez con el eraser, and it lifts everything up, and you hit it with a brush. But don't ever hit suede with straight up water and soap and all of that, because it's just going to fuck up your suede.
That's crazy.
But everything else, bro, if it's leather, bro, don't be afraid, bro. Soap and water works miracles on shit. You take your laces, white laces, people. Listen up, white laces. You take a bowl with hot water. You get like 2 tablespoons of bleach, de cloro. Se lo echa al agua, mucho jabón, and you a mano, como se hacían los calzoncillos antes en Puerto Rico, a mano, like this. Como se lavaban los calzoncillos cagados, like that. Boom. And you hit the laces and you leave them there for about 5 minutes. When you take them out, them shits are bright white, bro. Bright white. How many times did I wear these already? I wore these a few times. I took the laces off and I hit them with a little bleach and I cleaned them all off. Bright, bro. They're bright. I think they're brighter than the shoe. This is the shit. But it's a lot of work, man. It's a lot of work, but you gotta enjoy it. It's gotta be in your blood. It's gotta be in what you like to do. You know, I'm tired of listening to the people that say, "Oh, well, it's not worth anything. That shoe is not worth anything." If you like the shoe, man, if you're a collector, if you like the shoe, whatever you like, it's your shit. It's your money. Stop listening to people telling you this shit is a brick. That's a brick. Nah, bro. If that's what you like, this is why I like to see people's collections, because it's like a fingerprint. Nobody's collection is the same. You know, a lot of people like the retail only. Be Best, J Caster, retail only. They will not pay resale for a fucking shoe. They will only buy shoes for retail, and if they don't get it for retail, on to the next. They say. Right, guys, do you have the Tiffany SB dunks? Yeah, LP. I showed that was one of the ones that I showed first.
Yeah.
I got these hoes. I'm afraid to wear them. These shits cost me an arm and a leg.
Yeah,
but
that's a crazy pair, bro.
This is crazy. This is a crazy shoe right here, and this shit is brand new. This ain't got nothing. It even came with the extra, bro. I still got the extra laces in the bag with the little plastic piece to hang it and everything. This was a crazy shoe that when it dropped. I think this dropped last year. The Oregon Dunks. The Oregon Dunks with the book. I got it with the book.
What the Dunks? What the Dunks?
That's
I like the black ones.
Esto vino con un libro. This is the book of the I think this is the away pair. The away pair, it comes with an away book, and home pair, which is this one, came with a home book. So it's two different books.
I've never seen the home pair. Let me see the home pair.
The home pair is the black with the silver. Black with the silver right here. See the silver?
Cabrona. But there was like an all black pair, right?
There's an all black. Esta fue la última que salió. Esta toda negra.
Ajá.
Y esto en Nueva York, porque salieron en par de flight clubs. Eso fue, was it Flight Club or Go? I think it was Flight Club. And you could buy them on Go. So they came out in a few flight clubs, right? Flight Club in New York. Cuando estos salieron, parece que la línea se formó un bombazo allí y una mierda, y empezaron a pelear y cerraron la línea, and they didn't give nothing to nobody. They put them all online, and that was it. But I think there's one in Florida. The one in Florida, everybody got their pairs over there. Everybody behaved. That's why, bro, New York, when it comes to fucking first serve, bro, it's crazy, bro. So este libro te enseña the sneakers, all the Oregon PEs. It shows you the uniforms. It shows you where they came up with the concept for all the uniforms and all the sneakers. The other book shows you the history about the Oregon sneaker. And look at all those PEs. They got 5, 6s.
Wow.
They got 8s. All the PEs, 9s. 9s, 12s. All of them. All the fucking Oregon PEs right there. It's a good book. I never really sat there and looked through it because this shit is heavy as hell, bro. Este libro pesa como 20 libras. Yep. Esto, when they first dropped them, tú tenías que tener el link para cachar el libro con los zapatos. So, me dieron un link, yo cogí el link, caché esta y iba a cachar a esta, pero o sea, they already sold out in the home color. So
I've had the black one and the away pair at the store, but I had never seen the home.
Yeah, the home. To me, I think the home is one of the best ones.
Yeah, that definitely looks.
It just shows it's a water. It's a water shoe. Tiene parte de todo los uniformes y los helmets que usaban for football season. All the home pieces were on this one, and all the away pieces were on the other one. And this one, I have no idea why they just made this one in black. No fucking clue. I don't know what the hell this is all about, but it is what it is. And then it's, semi-transparent outsole. It says ducks on a feather. So then I ended up getting with that. I went on to the Oregon site and I ended up getting the t-shirt to go with the shit. Yeah, I like to match t-shirts with, if they sell merch with the stuff.
That's OG. That's OG because all the Jordans used to come out with a shirt.
Yeah, they used to come out with all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
That's why when I went to your store, you got all the merch. I wanted one of all of the ones, but you didn't have my size.
Yeah. Can we sell out, bro? We sell out.
I said, man, go in the back and see what you got. Whatever you got, I'm taking it. You remember that?
Yeah, of course, bro. Ahora me llega.
Listen, I support my people. Como yo te digo, yo a mí me gusta apoyar a mi boricua. First of all, dominicano. Anything that's Latino, I support it. Pero más yo me esfuerzo para apoyar a mis puertorriqueños.
Appreciate it, bro.
You guys bust your ass out there. You don't have it easy out there, bro. You really don't have it easy out there. You guys are going through a rough time out there, and just by you making it's a wonderful thing because you made it. You made it. You and your family, your father, your grandfather, all y'all busted your asses to get to where you are.
Appreciate it, bro.
And I'm proud of you, bro. Proud of you.
I appreciate it, bro. For real. I appreciate it.
Yeah. You keep doing what you're doing, bro. Don't worry about, you do, but sigue para adelante. Olvídate del mequetrefe ese que whatever he did, man, he's going to pay for that shit in the long run, man.
For sure.
They all do. They all do. Trust me when I tell you, all my haters, they all pay for it in the long run. I don't wish them bad. I don't wish them nothing. Eso que se encarguen, whoever God takes care of that, let them take care of that. I wore my Tiffany Dunks to the casino and bumped into Nikki Diamonds the same night. I had to get them signed and throw them right back on my feet. Been in the box since. Yeah, Kemp, you the one that, yeah, he got shoes, bro. He's, oh, no, I'm not opening that shit. I'm not fucking touching that shit. So, you ran into Nikki Diamonds?
That's crazy.
That's the guy that invented the damn shoe.
Yeah.
That's the guy that Diamond Supply Company.
Yeah.
Where the fuck Zephyr at? I don't know, man. I haven't seen Zephyr in a while, bro. But we gotta stay together. And this sneaker culture, bro, stop dividing people. Stop dividing shit. You got to talk to these bum ass dudes that take this as a joke. Because there's a lot of sneaker YouTubers out there that take this as a joke, bro.
Bobby, no, I think it's more than the taking that as a joke. I think that people just nowadays see it as an avenue to get famous. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro, it's too much.
Y eso es lo que está dañando todo esto.
Como tú me dijiste de Jorge, y yo voy a ir donde él otra vez.
Mm-hmm.
To introduce myself again.
Yeah.
You know, because he's a kid. Él es un chamaquito. And yeah, he's riding on his fame right now. And it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, the only thing that I always try to tell him, if I write him a DM or something, or I put a message on something that he's on, I just tell him, bro, apoya los OGs. Apoya los OGs, because we're the reason why everything is happening right now.
Mm-hmm.
If it wasn't for the OGs paving the way, this would not be here right now. And I could say it till I'm blue in the face, bro.
Mm-hmm.
This wouldn't be here.
It's 100%.
Yeah.
It's 100%.
You know, if you hadn't run into Michael Jordan, you wouldn't be here.
I wouldn't be here, dog. I wouldn't be here.
Was Uncommon at the cafe when Bad Bunny released his PR exclusive pair?
I was I mean, he's released a couple exclusive pairs.
He released the
Cangrejero, yeah. We got those at the store. I was at the game when he released them.
He only released some pairs of those, right?
Yeah, they released the collab he did with like Messi.
Yeah.
That was like right in front of my store.
All right. So see, that's probably where they seen you at.
Yeah.
Kemp, you seen him. But Uncommon, that's family now already. Now when I go to Puerto Rico, it's definitely going straight to fucking
Familia. We gotta go get something to eat, bro. We gotta go get something to eat.
That's it. I went into that mall, bro. I was so impressed. As soon as I saw your store, I was like, whoa, wait a minute. I was like, I gotta go in there, bro.
Bro, trying to convince that mall to have a sneaker store in it was a mission.
Why, you had to convince them?
Yeah, of course, bro. To get into a mall like that, you can have all the bread in the world. They don't care. Mm-hmm. You gotta convince them.
I'm telling you, they only have Louis Vuitton, Off-White, Gucci, Prada.
Yeah.
They got all the high class shit.
They're opening up a Rolex.
They even got a fucking a race car, NASCAR fucking
Formula One.
What the fuck is this?
Yeah. Bad Bunny restaurants there.
They got a Tesla.
Yeah, they're opening up. That opened up today.
Okay. They got a Tesla over there. Yeah. So Bad Bunny's restaurant is which one?
Lala.
All right. I see. I saw it. I didn't know that was it. I didn't even know.
Yeah. It's good. You know.
Okay.
Nothing like out of this world, but it's good.
Freddie G says saludos, Uncommon.
Saludos, bro.
Mofongo and churrasco stick. todo el mundo, that's what they know. That's what they know about Puerto Rico.
Mofongo, eso es lo más rico del mundo.
I hope he's doing good, hitting tricks off his skateboard. Who? What you talking about? No, bueno, mijo, it's about that time, fam.
Yes, sir.
I know you got a baby at home. I don't want to keep you from your baby. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate you, people. Go check out Uncommon PR on Instagram. And if you ever go to Puerto Rico, man, go to Mall of San Juan. He's on the upper level, right across from Louis Vuitton, right?
No. I'm on the lower level. I'm on the bottom.
Oh, the lower level. Lower level. Okay. I know Louis was on the upper level.
Yeah, I can see Louis from my store though. It's on the top.
Yeah, you can. It's right across.
That's
what I remember. You're on that side. And Louis on this side.
Yeah.
Bueno, mijo.
I appreciate it, bro. Oh yeah.
Always.
I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. You're the real fucking OG, and that's why I fuck with you. That's why I fuck with you, and I'm always gonna respect you, bro. I'm always gonna respect the OG. Tu tienes mi apoyo. I'm gonna see you soon in New York.
All right, my boy.
All right.
Whenever you want to come through, man, come through.
I appreciate it.
Just let me know. You got my number. Holla at your boy. All right, y'all. My man, Jay from Uncommon. We're getting back to the old shit. We're going back to the old ways. We're gonna have panels opening, people coming through, and we're gonna start doing this fucking thing back up again. I'm not playing no more. This is all I'm tired of just sitting around and everybody else getting fucking eating off my fucking plate. Well, guess what? It's my time to eat now. All right. Make sure you guys los boricuas que se suscriban al canal, están allá afuera. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, man. Tomorrow. Thank you, everybody, for pulling up and showing love. And love y'all. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.
Depending on habits, I just gotta keep going at it. Depending on habits, I just gotta keep going at it.
Yeah. Depending on, yeah. Depending on habits, I could get to anything as long as I have it. No matter who's on top now, wouldn't matter even if they think that I'm average. To learning new ways of life is hard just to stay away when you're in tune. I guess staying optimistic, if you're not right there by my side, then we're through. We all just trying to get on, but retaliate when you know what we up against. Ain't nobody really on what I'm on. Come on, you should think about it before the odds get stacked again. Oh, for really? Depending on habits, I can run game without needing an atlas. If you talk about passion, I got more than you can ever imagine. So used to not giving a shit, but people who haven't tapped in within my word. I gotta have the same kicks and still can stand that word. Call me a Finch. I'm pissed off that my friends don't exist. It's part of life, but I'm going out like a just been that way since the beginning. So I'ma run up till I'm finished. And yeah, worry about little image. While I'm in the scrimmage, if it was game time, I'd be willing to leave you in the post with a ball of your feelings. Depending on habits, I could get to anything as long as I have it. No matters on top now, wouldn't matter even if they think that I'm average. So learning new ways of life is hard just to stay away when you're in tune. I guess staying optimistic, if you're not right there by my side, then we're through. But you're just trying to get on, but retaliate when